Do you want to see how to make $165 in just 2 clicks? In this video, I'm going to show you it's absolutely free. You don't need any skills or experience. You just need a computer and an internet connection. Also, if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you access to a free tool that will do this for you, but you have to stay all the way to the end of this video. If you're into entrepreneurship and making money online, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so you get notified every time I put up another video. Also, if you want to get my #1 recommendation to make $200 to $500 a week, click the link in the description. Bomba here. I am a full-time internet marketer. You want to watch this video all the way to the end because if you miss something, it won't work. This is super easy. A first grader could do it. Anybody can do it, and so can you. Now, I've talked about this website before, but I had not talked about the strategy. And before we go over to the website, it is Fiverr. I just want to give you some proof. I've mentioned my friend Bobby. You can see he made over $6,000 on Fiverr. This is one of the fastest growing sites to make money online right now. So there's tons of people on here. I have personally, this is the actual site, I've personally used this site to outsource things for my business that I actually am not good at or I just don't want to do, and I've actually paid somebody to do it. So I've personally used this site. If you're not familiar with it, it's a freelancing site like Upwork, freelancer.com, People Per Hour. There's a bunch of them out there. And there's people that are coming on here and offering services and getting paid for it. And I know you're thinking, well, I don't have a service, I don't have a skill. Well, you don't, because I'm going to give you a tool that's going to do it for you. So I'll get into that in a few minutes. And you can see there's some big companies that are partnered with Fiverr: Facebook, Google, MIT, Netflix, PayPal, Intuit, Procter & Gamble. And there's all different kinds of gigs on here that people come and they make a profile, and you're going to want to make a profile. And I'm going to give you a few tips about making your profile that will make yourself stand out and get 10 times an edge over your competition. I'll show you that in a minute. But you're going to want to come and become a seller on this site. If you click this, and if you come down here all the way to the bottom, there's more information about selling on Fiverr. They have some tutorials here that you may want to go through setting up your profile. There's a couple videos here that and they'll give you some tips here. I'm going to give you a few of my own, and I'll do that in a second, that will help you get better results on this site. So definitely use this. Now, the 2 tips I want to give you is, and they probably go into here, some things about, and there's a free course here you can actually take, Become a Successful Seller. The Fiverr actually set up that you can go through it that will help you too. But the 2 things that I want to tell you that Fiverr's probably not going to tell you is, once you get your profile set up, if I come back over here and let's just say I put up here logo design, and logo design is not what we're going to be doing on here. This is another thing that I've not talked about. I'll get into that in a second. I'm going to give you a free tool that will actually do this for you. But you can see here, there's a bunch of different profiles coming up. There's like 65,000 hits on this. And you can see each person has set up a profile. You will notice some of them have level 2 sellers. Some of them have what's level 1. When you start out, you're just a seller. But the first tip I want to give you is you want to work your way up to level 2 seller. I believe level 1 seller, you have to be on the site for 60 days. But you want to work yourself up to that. Get some, you can see these people, they're getting orders, they're getting, high star reviews. This one's like a 5.0, this one's a 4.9, and get good feedback from people that are coming and buying from you. But when you start out, that's what you want to shoot for. And the second thing is, if you notice on most of these profiles, there's very few people. I think I saw 2 people that did it. You can see they're usually putting an image, something similar to the service that they're offering, along with the description. If I pick this particular person, he's got an image here on his profile, and he's talking about the different packages. What you want to do on your profile is you want to do a video. Now, I know a lot of you don't want to get on video. You could do a screen share, or have somebody, actually you could have somebody do like a intro video for you you could pay somebody on Fiverr or like Upwork. But a video is going to get you out there more. Most people aren't doing it. Fiverr is going to pay more attention to your profile and push you to the front. So you definitely want to put a video in your profile. If you do both those things I'm telling you, work towards a level 2 seller, you'll be waking up the sales on this. So that's setting your profile up. Now what actually is the gig? If I come up here, what we're going to be doing is, there's tons of people, it's translation, and I know you're thinking you can't translate, but the free tool I'm going to give you is going to do it for you. And you can see there's tons of people on here. Like this person's offering Polish translations, and this can be from any language. This tool I'm going to show you can be going from any language to another language, so it doesn't matter. And you can see this guy's charging $300. A lot of these gigs are $5, but you can see people charging other things, 20 bucks, 105, 15, 100. And if I sort this out, if I do relevance and do the best selling ones, you can see there's people on here charging 300, 100, 105, 105. And I know I saw someone's on here for 165, that's why I picked it. But you can also come over here if you do by relevance. But you can see there's all different kinds of amounts on here people are charging. You might want to start out low when you're starting, but there's people making money doing this. And this tool I'm going to show you that you can get free access to is actually, it's going to do it for you. So you don't have to, you know, even if I only speak English and I could still do this. If you only speak Spanish, or, you know, if you're bilingual, great. But this tool's going to do it for you. And you can see there's all different amounts on here. So you come get your profile set up. Now, what's the tool? Because what you'll do is you'll use this tool, you know, set your profile up, and you'll be filling your customer's order using this tool. And we're going to go over to Google, and I'm going to do a search on here. I'm going to search Google Translator. And if I click on this, it's going to take me over here. This is the actual translator, and you can pick, they've got 3 main languages here, but if you click on this, you can translate. Like if I wanted to translate English, because I'm going to type something over here to, let's just say I wanted to translate it to Japanese, I'm going to put how are you today, and you can see it automatically transferred for me. And so you can come and take whole groups of text. You can do up to 5,000 at a time. Even if you had 15,000 in text, you copy and paste this, you know, 3 different times, and it would translate it to the language you want to translate it to. So this is so easy. A first grader could do it. You can do it too. Anyone can do it. So if you found value with this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.